Greetings and welcome to another exciting episode of NullSpace. I am Scott Null.
I am Jerome Jerbear.
No, you're Captain Nostalgia from now on.
I guess I am. What? Fuck it. Who cares?
Hello, Captain Nostalgia.
Hello!
No voice.
Oh.
With us today is friend of the show, Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hi.
Gary, you're back again. Welcome back.
3 times now.
Is this the third time?
No, this is the second time for NullSpace. We're not talking about shooting the bits.
No, actually, no. Yeah, it was 3 times.
Because... Oh, that's right. He was on that one. That group show.
Yeah, that group one, and then we talked about the game development.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. Okay, so...
I'm sorry.
So you're our most reoccurring guest. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'll go away now.
All right, tonight we're going to be redoing a episode we tried last time, but was far too boring. We're doing E3 predictions. To do this, we're playing something made up called E3 Bingo, in which each of us will make up at least 25 predictions, fill out a bingo card at random, and whoever wins this fancy trophy. I'll post it on our blog, Clugor the Easily Distracted.
And then we're just going to keep on passing it back and forth for like weird contests we have personally with us.
It'll add on. Right now, he's just a little Viking statue with an old label maker label on him saying Clugor the Easily Distracted.
And then he says Booyah right
He's
on
the
his head.
greatest trophy ever made.
He's kind of fucking heavy, too.
So let's start off. Since we know that E3 starts Sunday with Nintendo and doing their online crap, their game stuff, their World Championship. Tuesday, I know Nintendo and Square Enix are going at the same time. I don't know the rest of the schedule.
No.
Why don't we go Square Enix first, because it's small.
Okay.
Predictions for Square Enix.
We'll see. I predict that we'll see Kingdom Hearts 3.
No, you have to give an actual prediction. That we tried that last week.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3, what do you think we'll see of Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh, what we will see of Kingdom Hearts 3? We will see a horrible trailer that goes woo, and then that was it.
So nothing actual game related, just trailer.
I won't think we'll see any gameplay.
Just
trailer.
I'm guessing we'll see brief gameplay, and that's it for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's my prediction.
I would guess they're probably going to go the direction of the trailer of the new Star Wars, where they have a whole bunch of cool shots, and then right at the end they have the character say something semi-important.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually probably
a revealing trailer then. Okay. Our first predictions! Yay! Okay.
Yay.
After that, Square Enix, I'm guessing that they announce something mobile, some new Final Fantasy that they've pretty much dug up from the Final Fantasy graveyard. It's going to be on iPhone for vast amounts of money compared to what it's worth, like a remake of
$15.
Yeah, they're fucking
I
expensive.
was going to get one the other day.
A couple of them are $30 when they come out.
You shouldn't.
No, they come out at just bizarre fucking prices. I'm going to guess that they're doing mobile games with, you know what, I'll be specific. I'll say, what hasn't come out yet? I'm not going to say they're going to do something good like 7 or 9.
I think they have 6 and down.
Do they?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to say Legends.
Oh.
We're going to see Legends come to mobile. One of the Legends titles.
I believe my really crazy prediction, we'll see Final Fantasy 7, but on mobile.
So 7 as it is, but on mobile.
On mobile.
So they've finally gone from PC
to mobile.
Okay. A good one.
I'll predict that they're going to tease 7 again, make it seem like they're going to announce it, and then come out with 8. Maybe.
8 wouldn't be bad. 8 wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
A remake of 4 would really piss me off.
Yeah.
What do they do with like 8-2? What, Gary? You're raising your hand.
I'm gonna go poop.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's a good place to pause.
Great.
And we're back.
Gary's done taking a shit.
He's out of breath, which kind of worries me.
Just give me like 10 minutes to recover.
And then a pizza guy just came, so we're kind of munching on stuff too.
So, what did we leave off on? We're talking Square Enix.
Square Enix and we talked about.
Anything else? We know that Square Enix is behind.
Oh, actually, yeah, a good prediction. We'll see, I believe, new footage of the new Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Now, what kind of trailer we're going to see, though? I think we might see... Yeah, we'll probably just see just a standard trailer with some game footage.
It'd have to be full. It'd have to be full gameplay because the game's coming out this year, isn't it?
I think so. So yeah, we'll see a full game trailer. That's prediction of that. We'll see that.
I think that they will just release a trailer for sobbing. As most of that game was. I have to kill an animal? I hate tombs.
Half of it was her sobbing, and the other half was her being, like, insane and murderous.
That's true. Like, she got a stick through her stomach in the beginning, and I'm like, what did I screw up? Because I thought I died. Like, I saw her get impaled, and I'm like, is it a quick time event? What? Oh, no, she's fine, okay.
That actually happened really early on in the game, too.
She just brushes it off and keeps on moving.
Those campfires.
Those campfires, man.
Well, if we're doing this, we might as well hit Bethesda. And I'm jumping on the train and saying that we're going to see Fallout 4.
They already announced that they were...
I thought that was just a rumor.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Power the unit. Gary needs to sit closer to the microphone.
I can't.
You see those fucking levels? You're like...
I don't see any levels.
You can sit on the pizza. It's okay. It's fine.
No, don't sit on the pizza.
I will still eat that pizza. Give me your butt pizza.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Bethesda pushes more of Elder Scrolls Online, despite the fact that sales are abysmal.
Because why the fuck would I pay for that when I have Skyrim?
I tried it, and it plays just like Skyrim.
I was excited. I would have paid, like, up front, but I'm not going to pay monthly for that. That's ridiculous.
Weren't you guessing for Crisis 2, Jer?
No. I was hoping for Time Splitters 3. No, not Bethesda. Oh, what the fuck was it? I'm sorry, we're looking at
Time Crisis 3?
No, not Time Crisis. Fuck no.
Is it Haze?
No, I wanted Blood Dragon 2.
You want Hawks. You want Hawks.
I want Hawks.
Blood Dragon 2 is your Bethesda? Or?
No, that's not a Bethesda game, is it?
No, I don't think Fallout is Bethesda.
I thought it was Ubisoft, because you got Uplay for Far Cry.
No. That's the game we were talking about. That's what I wanted. I wanted Prey 2, because I heard Bethesda was a publisher in that. And that just dropped off the radar for a long time, and I've been begging and like wishing for this game to come back. I thought Prey 2 looked fucking awesome, so I want that to show up. I don't know if that's a prediction or not. That's just more of a wish list kind of thing. So I really, really hope to see that. If you guys like to know what we're eating right now, we're eating toppers. And toppers
are money toppers.
The freak of the week, the buffalo chicken topper, which is the best topper.
Or
Mac and cheese is best topper.
It's delicious.
No,
Sponsor us.
I'm going to go with...
Dishonored 2?
We talked about that.
I don't know a whole lot of Bethesda. I guess another... I'm going to guess they remake one of the original Fallouts, 1 or 2, in a 3D format.
You talked about that too, didn't you?
That'd be interesting.
Only way I'm going to play them. I'm sorry, I don't like the top-down. Especially when I've been spoiled by, like, New Vegas and I can run around and... You part of the sewer rats, kid?
Yeah. Now, didn't Bethesda publish the Doom game last time around, Doom 3?
You think we're going to see some Doom 4?
We have to see some Doom 4. I mean, they showed off some stuff during QuakeCon this year, wasn't it? Yeah. And they were talking about it, and it sounded really impressive, and we got to see something this year. Or, I'm sorry, not Doom 4, but Doom. It's like a reimagining of the first one. They're rebooting it.
Oh, that sucks.
I thought that was what Doom 3 was.
Doom 3?
Yeah, wasn't that...
Doom 3 was supposed to be Doom 1 again?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know anymore. It could be, actually, because they go to Mars. Open up the wormhole. Yeah, I think Doom 3 was supposed to be reimagining of Doom 1, so I think Doom is like a reboot. I don't know. We'll fucking see.
First a reimagining and a reboot.
Yeah, fucking I don't know.
Pretty reboots.
It's the movie with The Rock, the game.
Oh my god, I would play that. That would be the worst.
Alright, are we done with Bethesda?
Sure.
Ubisoft.
Obviously, we're going to see a fucking Assassin's Creed.
Weird to know that.
Yeah, they announced it, and what?
I do think that this is going to be the first Assassin's Creed where you can play as a woman.
I thought they made one where you could.
That doesn't count.
Was it? No, it was
a terrible Vita one.
No, they re-released it on PS3. You can download it as an HD version.
It was still terrible.
I don't know. I have gas, so that's terrible.
I hate you two. He's got a shit. You have gas. Shove in your pizza.
As per your last episode, I'd like to see a strong female road.
Road?
I don't know where road came from. Strong female lead. Preferably a hefty Scottish woman. Like, take Bonnie from Payday 2. I would play the hell out of that.
Play the shit out of it?
I was trying to keep it PG here.
Who gives a fuck?
For the kids.
You're the one who did the count. Okay, what was it? Was it 64 fucks or was it 64 times Jerry said fuck?
I didn't count you.
So I personally said fuck 64 times in a row. Not in a row,
I
but
forgot how many it was. It was like
1.42
fucks per minute.
Yeah.
We have it memorized because it's an awesome statistic.
Like, I can't believe you actually sat down. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Gary is the one that counted how many times I said fuck in one episode.
Well, every episode I just hear, if anyone's counting, and I'm like, you know what, fine. I just put it on double speed. And just, fuck.
I like how that's how you sound. Double speed. You're like a very ornery chipmunk.
Yeah, and I had Notepad open, and I was just like slamming on the key every time I heard. And, you know, it wasn't too hard at first. Like, during the beginning of the podcast, it was just like one fuck for every 5 minutes. But you got towards the end, and all hell went loose. I don't know what happened. But, like, suddenly you're just like, fucking fuck. I couldn't keep up. I had to, like, slow it down to half speed.
Fuck.
So that count may or may not be accurate. It's close, though.
Still.
But about 64, that's pretty amazing.
Well, back to the actual show here.
Sorry about that, guys. We're also eating pizza.
Ubisoft, you already said...
Oh, I
Blood
predict
Dragon.
that they'll have another embarrassing year, because every time they show up, they're doing, like, weird dance numbers, or doing laser tag in the audience, or they're doing, like, weird, like, fucking, like, flashbacks, like, diddle-doo, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god, I remember that!
Yeah, that was so weird.
Why don't you come take a trip with us?
So you're saying we're gonna see another point where it's just cringeworthy, where they make an ass of themselves?
Totally fucking cringeworthy. It's like, we're just going to see that for like 30 minutes of the show. It's just like, please just stop, please.
We're never having pizza again during our recording.
We're not eating food, apparently. Like, by the way, I hope you guys are eating with us. So,
the fuck? Eat with us?
It's a podcast. Eat with us.
Stop the fucking podcast right now and go cook yourself dinner.
I'll pause it and then eat it with us then. You better be... No, get out of my fucking garlic butter sauce. No.
You're never, ever doing this again.
Who makes Skylanders again?
It's Activision.
I don't remember what all Ubisofters made.
I suppose I wouldn't predict another Skylanders. I think, in fact, I'm going to predict we don't see any Skylanders, which is kind of a suicide prediction. But
we'll see him one more time.
I'm kind of sick of them, so I'm hoping that they don't, make another game.
No, I think they're gonna buff it up to try and compete with Amiibo.
They have to. Yeah.
Like other games will be incorporated with Skylanders things, or.
But you gotta have a separate one for each game.
Half this podcast is just us chewing and talking at the same time, so it's gonna be really hard for people to understand this.
Fuck.
But no, the Lego games? Who makes the Lego games?
Lego does.
Really?
I don't fucking know. Don't ask me.
I know there's like Telltale or whatever, but no, they're gonna be
Telltale.
Okay, so anyways, no, they're making a Skylander-esque as well, so we'll probably see a lot more of those during the E3. Scott's
I don't know if that's a prediction or just...
That's what's going to happen. It's not a prediction, so...
We can still put it down. It's just bingo.
Oh, bingo. It's for Crack Pipe the Magnificent or whatever the hell he is.
What?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
The
about?
Viking is on the line.
Bloodborne. Crack pipe.
I'm not good with names.
Especially Viking names, apparently.
Parmesan.
I'm not good with any names. I watch anime for like 80 hours a day and I can't remember.
Well, that's because they're out. Well, let's move on to something real here. We'll talk Nintendo.
Nintendo!
I'm thinking we see... I'm going to stay right off the bat. We see a new Pokemon this year.
I predict that we're going to see more utilization for the Amiibos. Like some sort of like, we want to use the Amiibos for this project now. And you can buy them because we're...
So what you're saying is an actual use for Amiibos?
Yes. Like, they started talking about hopefully, like, you can use your Amiibos for this program and play, like, a demo of the Amiibo. And maybe we'll see something more besides that.
Interesting.
Because they really want Amiibos to show up. But they need more of a purpose, I think. Besides avatar skins and demos.
Yeah. I'm going to make a probably extreme prediction.
Okay.
You gotta do the do when you do it, though.
I got a what?
Do the do. If it's going to be extreme, you gotta make it extreme.
I'm a monster. It's this close. But,
It's kind of do.
It's close. Anyway.
That's a kind of do. That's cute.
Shut up!
Don't get mad when you're eating.
Was there a joke there? Or did you just start... Did you mumble something? That doesn't make any sense.
What's your crazy ass prediction?
I predict this new Zelda that they're making is going to be the end. Because they have the prequel to everything. They've released the timeline. All the timelines games are pretty equaled out, and really, if you look at them, they're kind of getting to the end, especially Wind Waker timeline, because they did the Phantom Hourglass, and then they never made one after that.
Spirit Tracks.
No, no, they didn't.
That doesn't exist, apparently.
Phantom Hourglass was terrible.
It was still better than fucking Spirit Tracks. Here, fight this blue cannon ripoff. Oh, did you want to swing your sword? Fuck you.
I'd say, instead of it being the end, I'm thinking a reboot.
Oh my god, I would hate that. Everyone would hate Nintendo for that.
Maybe not even a reboot, but maybe this will start like a third line on the timeline.
There are 3 lines.
Well, a fourth line then.
No, I think at the very least, I think they're gonna converge. Like, they're gonna do something where the timelines start melting in, or there becomes one main timeline.
They already did. It's called Hyrule Warriors.
That's not canon.
Totally canon.
I wish it was canon.
With the chick with the huge breasts and the weird mask.
The one that no one plays as because she sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Converging or ending is at least going to be like, okay, this is the main timeline. We're going with now.
Interesting. Jerry's got nothing to say about that. So
I'm chewing. I'm sorry. I'm eating pizza. No, I disagree with Gary. I think...
I don't care. Shut up.
Eat my fucking pizza and chew. No, there's so much fucking money to be had. All right, anyways, I predict the Nintendo...
You didn't get a prediction. You were chewing.
Fuck you.
Okay, what are you saying?
Star Fox. We will see Star Fox.
I'm hoping you're wrong.
We're going to see Star Fox.
I'm hoping you're right, and it's a gritty reboot of the GameCube one.
Oh, God.
Just because fuck you.
Dinosaur Planet.
Oh, fuck. Well, that won't happen because that's owned by half Microsoft right there. Not half. Fully by Microsoft.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah, it was by Rareware, and Microsoft owns completely of Rareware Studios.
I
Well, it's a
have
gritty
that
reboot.
game.
They get Crystal, and she's even skimpier, and all the furries jack off to it, and I do too, and...
I don't want to see that again.
Ooh.
I just want to see a classic...
Bayonetta-style Crystal.
Oh, man. No to that. No to that hard.
I still think we're going to see a Star Fox. That's. I'm sorry.
I'd rather see Mario. Another Mario 64-esque open world. Not Mario Galaxy where the worlds are tiny.
Thank you. I fucking hated that. They're like, oh, Mario Galaxy's so good. And I'm like, okay, I'll play it. And I'm like, look at this shitty planet. You went like 5 feet. You went all the way around it. Good job. Game's done.
Do that fucking for 8 hours. Have fun.
Like, Delfino Island was beautiful. I loved
No, fuck. Don't even talk to me about that game.
Why?
Sunshine was terrible.
It was, but it was beautiful.
I didn't like Mario 3D Land on 3DS. I didn't like that one at all. I know you liked it, but I didn't.
I don't like any of the new side scrollers. I wish they'd stop making them.
It's not really a side scroller.
There was the open world one, but it was still really small areas.
That one was pretty okay.
I couldn't tell the depth perception of like where I was supposed to be jumping.
Was that on the Wii U?
The 3DS.
What was the one on the Wii U with the...
That's Mario 3D World, which was a little better. I was able to actually figure out where I was jumping around on, but on the 3DS version,
I like the cat suit. The cat suit.
Yeah, the cat suit. Everybody
Except for they kept meowing and creeping me out.
That's hot.
The one I liked
says
was
meow. God damn it!
the most
Gets
recent
me every time.
The most recent Mario I really enjoyed was New Super Mario Bros. 2 with the coins. I thought that was great.
I thought that was gonna be crap. I'm like, I called it Mario Bling Bling Land, and I'm like, this is actually pretty good. So I was happy with it.
I was
Surprisingly happy for me.
You know what I think we're gonna see is Toad Treasure Tracker whatever 2.
It's a probability, but I don't really care.
I never played it, so I don't know. I'm not going to pass judgment on it. But funniest comment I ever saw.
Gary's not going to pass judgment on something?
No, not if I haven't experienced it. I'll judge hard if I have. But your brother's girlfriend on Facebook. I just remember one post. It was Captain Toad's Diaper Adventure, And I'm like, I don't know what that reference is, but that's great.
You were saying before you think that Kid Icarus is going to come, the Kid Icarus game's going to come.
That's right. I really, again, another one of my wish list things, but I think Kid Icarus would have worked a lot better on the Wii U because that's the touchscreen or whatever, but it definitely needed the dual joysticks to aim and fly at the same time. I wasn't a big fan of the stylus. It kind of cramped my hand a little bit.
Yeah.
So. But the game looked beautiful the way it was already on the 3DS. It was really remarkable, and I think bringing it to a high-definition television would be really awesome.
Yeah.
So
They seem like they're trying to bring that back. Because, I mean, even in Smash Brothers, they give them a lot of dialogue. Like, Palutena and Pit will talk back and forth.
I know. I think they just get a separate team and just port it over to the Wii U. I'd be more than happy to shell out $60 for that easily.
I can't take Palutena seriously because she's Twilight Sparkle.
Palutena is great.
She's Twilight Sparkle.
I don't care. Tara Strong is a pretty decent.
Oh, she's an excellent
actor.
voice actress.
She
just used the same voice.
I ignore that
Because she was the good Harley Quinn. She was.
She was.
Oh yeah.
The one in the old '90s Batman.
Yep, that was one of the first
Oh.
DC things she ever did was when she was Harley Quinn when Harley Quinn was an actual character and not the creepy pinup she is now.
She is a great creepy pinup.
Speaking of which, I'm thinking, even though they say that this is the last Batman coming out,
we'll see more.
It's too early for another Batman at E3.
Batman Dance Game, calling it now.
Batman Dance Game.
Batman Dance Game.
Batman dancing.
With Adam West.
Oh, God, I hope so.
And how come Batman doesn't dance
anymore? What else?
Danny DeVito, I love your work. I love your work. I love that picture.
Beast, my God, beast.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Because I'm so messed up inside.
Are we just like talking about internet videos now?
Yes, we are.
Fucking hell.
Meme time.
Anyways.
Still
Are we still Nintendo?
Still doing Nintendo here because there's a shit ton of Nintendo can do. You know what? Sega. We see another Sonic game. You know what? Fuck that. We see a trailer for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Ooh.
No.
Prediction. Sega releases another edit to Sonic where he's not like completely blue. He's just completely blue.
But he's got more bandages now.
Yeah. No, the bandages are blue. The only thing that's not blue is the black streaks through his hair and his tears. And his soul.
He's Sonic now. But can they dance?
Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Super Saiyan combine. And he gets guns and bandages and starts dating Amy Hardcore.
No! Amy needs to just die. Why does Sega keep pushing Amy? There were 100 better characters in Sonic the Hedgehog. I would pick that terrible human princess over Amy. You know what?
It's a tuxedo t-shirt.
Just go with it, man. Just go.
You know what? If we're talking Sonic, remake of Sonic 2006 HD remake.
Oh, fucking hell.
And it's just a port. They clean it up and it's just a terrible port.
What people have been asking for. Oh, God.
Oh, man. There'd be a riot.
I think the only way to make that better is to have Square Enix come out first and go, alright, guys, you've been asking for it for years and it's finally here. Final for Sonic 2006.
Final 2006.
Sonic 2006 again. Well, it is almost the 10th anniversary.
God damn.
But actual predictions here. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to see more animated Sonic because I've got the cartoon, which is doing really well, despite the fact that the game sales are terrible. So I think we maybe see Sega move out of games and move into other media.
Sure. They said that one thing they talked about, like, we're never going to do another console release again because they were so butthurt over the
fact that they do terribly.
Yeah, they do terribly. Well, they
sold it at a loss.
I know they don't fucking finish their projects though. Anyways, but
don't even predict that Sega's making another system. They're just not.
Sega Dreamcast 2. That's one that everybody wants because I fucking want one.
Well, that was the GameCube.
Yeah, it was a GameCube and an Xbox.
Sega is just dead. They're dead in the water. they need to stop making games because they're not working. And
I think they should merge with Nintendo.
Legitimate prediction: mobile game for Amy.
No, shut up about Amy. Amy
No, I'm calling it right now. Amy mobile game. Pander to the girls.
That's a good.
That's terrible.
That's actually not a bad prediction on that.
She is playing her in 2006.
You can play as her?
Was the worst. Was the worst part of the game because she's inept. She's so fucking inept because everybody else in the game gets attacks. Amy's attack is turning invisible and hiding from the robots. This is all she could do was sneak past them.
You don't even get her hammer? She has a big fucking hammer.
Like fucking Ramona Flowers' hammer.
It's fucking ridiculous. We're not talking about Amy.
Okay, alright, fine.
I could rant about Amy for days. Other than that, Nintendo, I think we're going to move off of Nintendo. We got a lot of Nintendo stuff. If anything, I'll just combine our lists from last time and make sure we've got enough.
Sure.
Half-Life 3.
Confirmed. No, I definitely, again, I think we might able to see the Source Engine to this E3, I think.
Half-Life 3?
No, Source Engine 2.
Half-Life 3.
I guess, fine.
Well, Jerry's confirmed it. We're seeing Half-Life 3.
Well, they were talking about with the Steam box, they wanted to start going towards the Source Engine 2, and it's going to be free for developers, which freaked me the fuck out, and of course freaked Gary out as well, because we totally rock hard for it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I know I'm just ejaculating right now as we speak. So and carpet mess. So
Klogor's falling apart over here.
So yeah, and that was my prediction years ago. We will not see a Half-Life 3 unless we see a new Source Engine. So they might be hand in hand. I would just be happy with the Source Engine. Some sort of test screening with that.
What Source games don't have a 2 yet? They're gonna make Vampire the Masquerade 2.
We might see a new. Well, I guess it's a Vampire Masquerade.
Hey, I love that game.
Okay, all right.
Team Fortress 3, Portal 3, and Half-Life 3, all in the same 5 minutes.
They can actually get past that. They can actually do a Portal 3, Half-Life 3, and a Team Fortress 3 by ignoring the 3s by doing an Orange Box 2.
And everyone in the front row, their heads explode. And it rains brain matter.
I think they're probably going to confine Portal and Half-Life, so I don't think we'll see a 3 to at least one of them, which I'm guessing Portal, because it'll segue into Half-Life.
It'll be called Portal Life.
So that's...
Yeah, they might not even call it Half-Life. It might just be a new thing that is the continuation of both of them.
Yeah, that actually probably makes sense. Because they talked about that for a long time, of how they want to do with the cross-universe.
With the cornfield in Portal 2 that she comes out to in the blue skies, I have this feeling that the Borealis was taken fucking years ago, and that Portal 2 actually takes place decades after the Half-Life saga.
Yeah, did anyone ever figure out the timeline of that?
I don't really know.
Well, anyways, going on from there, Steam box. Anybody?
Yeah, we'll probably see some more things with Steam box, I guess. But I don't know. If you have a kick-ass PC already, who gives a damn?
Yeah, I was real excited for the Steam box, and then I looked at it, and I'm like, this is actually kind of garbage.
The controller weirds me out. I know everybody's saying it's really smooth and easy to work with, but...
I'm curious about the controller. I'll get the controller, and I know they have this device that connects to your PC, to your TV...
To your butt.
And to your refrigerator. So
connects your PC to your TV. It's called an HDMI cable.
I know, but no, if you're like me and it's in a different fucking room, so you can actually cross-stream it, kind of like the Wii U tablets.
Cross-dress?
Cross-dress it.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's basically a stream box from your different rooms. So I would buy it. I hear it's just $50.
Can you only do that with Steam, or will it project anything off your...
It actually might be project your whole PC, I think.
If it does that, I'll definitely get it.
Only straight up porn. Only porn.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
What else would you use it for?
Since we're talking hardware, I'm saying Sony releases a new peripheral that they make maybe 2 games for max and never touch again.
Yeah.
I know this is not a prediction. This is more of a rant. I was kind of interested with the PlayStation TV until, fuck you, Sony, none of your fucking Vita games actually are cross-compatible with it. Because I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Play your Vita games. I'm like, oh, what can I play with it? Nothing! Oh, fuck you! God damn it.
There's just history repeating itself.
I know, and that was the whole thing with Scott, too. It's like...
Every year they release new hardware. Every year there's new hardware. They just spent entire E3 focused on it, and then we see none of it. It never gets touched again.
Aren't they making like an Oculus thing?
They are.
I'm sure that's next on the chopping block because we had the Vita. Excellent hardware. The system is dead. We had the PSP Go. That was just shit to begin with, but it's dead. We had the Wonder Book. Lasted all of...
The what?
A week.
Do you not remember the Wonder Book?
No.
Oh, the
Wonder Book
fucking
worked
Wonder
with
Book. That was great.
The Wonder Book was basically them trying to push the PlayStation Move for a second year. The Wonder Book is this big plastic book that you open up with the Move, and you can do like shit with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it came out with one game. Never saw it again. We saw it at one of the secondhand stores for $10, and we laughed about it. We're like, "Let's get," and then we never got it because
we like laughed about, and I just want to get some lunch.
So this year we see some sort of new stupid ass peripheral that just maybe looks decent, and then Sony never touches again after.
So yeah, we'll definitely see something with the VR unit that they're going to release later. What was it called? The Morpheus? I think it was called the Morpheus. The
Orpheus?
Morpheus.
Orifice.
Fucking
Orifice.
It's called the PlayStation Orifice, and
the PlayStation Orifice.
You don't want to know where it plugs in.
I do. I want it that way. Then
It's
the most comfortable way.
I guess I'm gonna go with that, but say they release the Orifice and it is really good and it looks really promising, and then because I think Facebook bought it, Facebook releases the Oculus and it just fucking crushes it.
The Oculus is going to win. Oculus is I mean,
well, it's a universal thing. It's
the hardware that everyone's going to want is the Oculus,
which is they set a release date for 2016. So
it's the most recognizable already. It's got the best marketing, and it isn't even out yet.
Yeah, you already own a prototype.
Oh yeah, I own my developer, the DK1. I own the DK1. The DK2 is supposed to be so much better, and maybe someday.
Yeah, so just wait till the release next year, dude.
Yeah, I'll get the DK2 in the release.
Anything else? We'll probably see more of Uncharted 4, I think.
What were you saying about Microsoft's?
Oh, yeah. Microsoft, a couple weeks ago, they started releasing footage of their virtual headset unit themselves, more of AR, which augmented reality. And they're using that... Huh?
Nothing.
Fucking, I have diarrhea. Don't make me crap when you're rapping. Connect to your face. Feels good.
To use it, you need to be standing in front of the Kinect.
No, that's actually one of the predictions too, that it would actually go with the Kinect with the Xbox One. Now they also think, well, not I know this for a fact that it's going to be utilized with Windows 10 and maybe some smartphone devices with Windows 10.
What happened to 9? Did anyone figure that out?
Yes.
9 got skipped because they wanted to...
It might have been too confusing with Windows 98, 99, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're still confused. Like, just
is it Windows 99?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. So it's
really?
Windows 10, yeah.
They
skipped 9 because people were going to get too confused with
they skipped 9 because they wanted a separation they wanted a bigger separation.
Why would
they wanted a bigger idea that this is the new. This has nothing to do with E3.
Just give it a fucking name though. I'm sorry.
It's Microsoft. Who gives a shit? Anyways,
so dumb.
You were saying PlayStation has bigger. You want bigger hard drive support.
I want a bigger hard drive support. I mean, they already have it right now technically. I mean, but we're. What am I talking about?
We don't know. That's why.
I don't fucking my PlayStation 4 only has 500 gigs, and that sounds pretty big. But when you have installs that take up 50 to 60 gigs a pop, your fucking hard drive's annihilated after just a few games. So I mean, I kind of predicted that they're going to release a PlayStation 4 with a bigger hard drive, there's a terabyte or 2 terabytes. So that actually might be more up the stream, that we might see that a little later. Maybe not this E3, but pretty sooner or later we will.
The DualShock 5. I'm guessing we see nothing of Vita. No Vita mentioned. Nothing.
Well, it's for the fucking Vita, fucking PlayStation TV. I want to play the new Uncharted game on the PlayStation Vita, and I was like, PlayStation fucking TV should play it. No, it's not compatible. Well, nothing's compatible. Who cares? Fuck it.
You know what was a great idea that I wish would have kept going?
What?
Is I saw once that Sony made a phone and it had the slide-out keyboard, except instead of a keyboard, it was a controller.
Was it a Sony Horizon thingy, whatever it was called?
I don't remember, but it had a controller instead of a slide-out keyboard, and I'm like, I want this so fucking bad.
Yeah, I remember seeing about that, and that just kind of died over like when the touch screen phones came out, and people were like, "Eh,
Oh, it's still touchscreen.
I don't know, people suck, I guess. I don't know."
You know,
Sony's really cool at hardware. It's just
I predict
pushing their
N-Gage
own.
2.
the N-Gage too.
I was thinking about that the other day, and I'm like, I feel real bad for those N-Gage guys, because they fucking called it. Way back then, they went, mobile gaming is the next big thing, we gotta make mobile fuck, and then people were like, this is retarded, why would I do this when I have a Game Boy, and then...
Because they were idiots about it and did mobile gaming through cartridges.
Well, I mean, they were like the first ones to do it.
Or did you ever swap out a cart on the N-Gage?
Fuck no, you
All
think
right.
I touched it?
Alright, to fucking swap out a cart, it was fucking horrendous. Like, alright, you have to somehow magically, undo the backing, then remove the battery, and then there's the cartridge behind the batteries to swap it out. And then you have to swap each game, you have to do that fucking all the time.
Well, I'm just saying, it was not implemented well.
No.
But
the idea was there.
Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot. Throughout history, you get... this is a real good idea, and then they fuck it up real bad, and then someone comes along that was a good idea, but let's not be dumb.
But sometimes the market's just not ready for it yet. I mean, we were still going up with dial-up connections at that point.
Yeah, so...
And they wanted to do, internet games, blah, 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 here's your phone, and, play online for, $50 a minute. And I was like, ugh, shit.
That's what I'm saying, N-Gage
too-
2.
If we get an N-Gage 2, we're going to see an Ouya 2. That's what
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that way, yeah. I was so excited for that.
You were fucking pumped.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down to E3 and we're gonna co-develop with them.
Honestly, my big fear about E3 this year isn't the fact that a controller is going to be dropped and the game's going to keep going, which is going to be funny to watch. I know it's going to happen. It's probably during the Microsoft show, because they're the biggest assholes when it comes to the gameplay demos, because it's obviously pre-rendered. Anyways, my big fear is that Nintendo focuses too much of its presentation on the games that are either coming out very soon, like Splatoon, or the games that are out already, like Mario Kart and Smash Bros. I feel we're going to see a bunch of DLC for games we already have instead of new games, which worries me.
That's a big fear. I mean, with Nintendo, I know we're probably gonna see more Yoshi's Woolly World.
Woolly World. Stop saying Wally World.
Wally.
Year of Yoshi.
Year of Yoshi.
Oh, it's possible.
My other prediction wasn't back to Nintendo. I know we're jumping back and forth, but I hope to see a fucking another Metroid game.
I don't, just because it'd make Travis mad.
No, Travis will be like, Travis, we're thinking of you.
Yeah, Travis, if you're listening to this right now, I hope they never make Metroid again. Oh, no, I hope they make an HD remake of Other M, where she cries 50% more. It's like that mask you can get in Majora's Mask, where you put it on and it just
it makes everybody... Yeah. Tell you what, since Kojima's leaving Konami, I think we're going to see an HD remake of Twin Snakes.
I would actually like that.
Oh, that would be great.
I would love that.
That'd be incredible.
Who the fuck wouldn't love that?
If we're going Konami, this is more of a wish than a prediction, but I really hope that they put out Rune Factory 5. Because Xseed, I think they were the makers, and Konami was the publishers. But Xseed went under because... I'm sorry, Xseed, but Rune Factory was literally the only good game you've made. I played the other ones. I'm like, oh my god, Xseed made this. And they were bad. But I hope Rune Factory 5 comes out, because they were like one game away from finishing the story, and I love those so much.
I thought, never mind. Zone of the Enders, new one of those.
Oh my god, I fucking want to know Zune, but that's another Konami, Kojima and Konami.
Oh, is it?
I guess they
don't. Leaving?
I heard a lot of rumors were saying that some of the staff was being fired off. Again, those were just rumors, and it sounded like a bad scene in general.
Silent Hills.
Yeah, Konami.
I say these people pushing around the Silent Hill petitions, I say it pays off, but ends up biting them in the ass because the game's going to come out and be terrible. That's my guess.
It's not going to be the game they wanted intentionally.
Yeah,
no,
because
it's going to be The Room all over again.
You've got everybody wants this game, and they're pushing this petition, and Konami still owns the license for it. They just have to remake the game, and Konami's like, well, if the demand is there, we'll start from scratch, and that's when it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Oh, I completely agree.
Yeah, there's no way going around that. It sucks.
It's better off to just leave this game dead.
Yeah.
It's been dead to me since 2.
Well, I mean, Silent Hill is a series. They'll continue it. But I'm just saying Silent Hills needs to just stay dead. A zombie game that rises from the dead is bad. Raccoon City.
I mean, there's not even any more plot. I mean, technically, there's not even really any more plot after 1. It was a self-contained plot, and then 2 was just like, and here's what happened afterwards. And it was fantastic. There's no more story you can do with it.
I really want to Zone Interest 3 since you brought that up. God damn it.
Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 7, we'll see something of
you know
that.
what?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7, QuickTime events, the game, played entirely through Kinect.
I also predict that they'll screw up the title once again, so it looks like something embarrassing, like giraffe getting a blowjob.
Yeah, that giraffe man.
No, it's a lion ejaculating on some sort of child. So.
It's you know what? It's gonna try and be a hatchet and look like a sex toy. That's my guess.
Yeah, sounds good.
Speaking of Capcom,
You know,
Speaking of Capcom,
Raccoon City 2.
that was such shit, and it was such a failure.
But Capcom, if we're talking Capcom, I'm guessing Chippendales HD.
Or DuckTales too.
Not DuckTales 2. They'd jump over to like Darkwing Duck or something before they did
I
this.
really like a Darkwing
I would
Duck
play
game.
that, but
Should we say Mega Man?
I wanted to take this time to rip on Capcom. Like there was not going to be any legitimate predictions. Just something about being a bunch of floppy dicks on a keyboard, wiggling around until you make the worst possible decision, and then blaming the fans for it. But
It's your fault my dick hit the enter key.
honestly, I'd like to believe that they can see now how bad they screwed up, and that everyone is just begging for Mega Man and just put out something.
I think they're too dumb. I think we've got.
Well, the Mighty Number 9.
We've got Mighty Number 9, and that's going to be the Mega Man saga from then on.
That pisses me off so bad.
The Mighty Number 9, like it's already successful, and the game is not even out yet. And I'm hoping that Capcom would see this and go, "Holy shit! There's a lot of money right here. Do people actually want this thing?"
That's the thing. We haven't seen. I mean, the last thing we saw from Double Fine Studios was Broken Age.
The Broken Age, they just finished.
They have 2 just came out. I think Double Fine is gonna announce not at E3 but possibly during E3 another project on Kickstarter because it's incredibly lucrative for them. They're just people throw their money at them and they can do whatever they want with it and make shitty games like Broken Age.
I don't think it was shitty.
Have you played the second one?
No, not yet.
That kind of like I don't agree with that with Kickstarter. Not that they're not going to do it, but like it irritates me when you're like you are an actual company and whatnot, and you've established yourself, and then you still go Kickstarter and say, "Hey, give us money," and I mean, people do and whatever, but it's like I feel like it should be more. Don't. I feel like it should.
You are. I can't hear you.
You just laugh, and then but I feel it should be more like companies trying to, get a kickstart, or, that kind of thing, and not people who've put out games and should be using the revenue for that to continue supporting themselves.
Well, it's like King. The King makes the same game over and over and over again. It keeps making Candy Crush Saga.
Oh my god.
And it's fucking lucrative, and it's raining money for them. And instead of building better games now, they're just like, okay, we'll do the same thing, reskin it.
Even then, I don't care. If it's making you money, whatever. But what I'm saying is, King shouldn't be getting on Kickstarter and going, "Hey guys,
we'd like to make Candy Crush Saga again."
And
yes!
People are stupid, and they're like, "Yeah, let us just throw money." Like, they're an established company; they have money. Let them use the money, because if they just keep getting your money for nothing, they're just gonna keep shitting out shit. Mm-hmm. Also, stop making those fucking annoying mobile like Candy Crush commercials. They don't make any goddamn sense. There's a ghost trapped in those balloons. Let me shoot it with my power. I don't fucking care.
Okay. let's see what happened.
We're still not. Oh wait, Capcom,
Microsoft. Halo makes some joke about Bungie isn't Halo anymore, is it?
No, Bungie's Destiny and stuff.
Microsoft makes some joke about the Halo anniversary not working, and like offhanded, and everybody gets really pissed. That's my prediction.
It really hurts my soul, but I want the new Halo.
I know, I hate to say it too, but like the only thing that Microsoft had going for me is the Halo franchise, and I always had a big fun time doing the multiplayer with with you or John.
Oh yeah,
or
campaign co-op is where it's at.
Oh yeah, the co-op. Oh my god, I love co-op. I mean, that's me and you. We played that first Halo anniversary. You love that.
I didn't like the actual. I still don't like the actual campaign in the first Halo. I liked the fact that I could swap back and forth between the old graphics and the new graphics. That was my favorite part. I really wish more HD remakes would do that.
I know.
That was entertaining.
I played Reach and Halo 4 with my girlfriend Kelly, and that was always a blast.
Halo Reach Around.
Yeah,
I played Halo 4 with my ex, and that was awful. That's how you find out you are not compatible with someone. You're running across those bridges, and there's all those brutes, and you're like trying to communicate back and forth, and she just books it past you, pushes you off the fucking bridge.
That's a keeper.
Every time. Like, I'd run up, and I'd kill the brute, and then all of a sudden I'd just die. And she's like, oh, I was swinging at the brute. Like, it's been dead for... What are you doing? I'm just going to take all the shots. Fuck you.
At least my girl was actually covering my back when I was going up front. Like, oh, get my back. She's like, I'll try. Like, yeah, good job. Right.
She took the sniper rifle and stayed back. And I'm like, okay, support me. I'm going in. Because I managed to grab a shotgun before she fucking took it. John kind of does that to me, too. It's like, let me just get all the good weapons. But I understand that because I'm the suicide guy.
Oh, that's totally me.
Yeah.
I usually kill Jerry, though.
Yeah. I'd kill John. But I'd go in there and I'd like start shooting. And I'm like, yeah. And then, like, every 5 seconds, I just see one of those bullet trails. But it's not, like, at someone. It's like I hear... And I'm like, oh, did someone die? No, she's shooting at that fucking bird up there. Like, look, I think you can kill him. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm sorry.
What I'm talking about your ex-girlfriend in Halo.
Let's see what else.
We're gonna see Call of Duty on the Xbox One.
I'm thinking instead of zombies, we see Call of Duty branch off to aliens. I see aliens coming.
No, we're still Black Ops 3 right now. We're doing cyber tech right now. We just reached the age of slight sci-fi, so like robotic hands and stuff.
Well, Black Ops 2 is already sci-fi.
I know, but yeah.
I'm not talking the actual campaign. I'm talking the zombie add-on that all the Call of Duties have done.
Are you talking about aliens? No, that already happened. Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts has aliens.
Oh, okay.
So that happened.
That'd be kind of funny though. Like instead of they attack you, if they reach you, they just start tractor beaming you up. And
since we're talking Call of Duty, the new one. What's the new gimmick this time? We had a dog. We had what's our gimmick this year?
Robotic arms.
Didn't they already rip off Titanfall?
No, they actually are going straight towards it. Like if you guys seen the trailer recently. They're going more toward robotics. Mm. So, like, he's like, roar! And he's like, pulling out his arms.
It
turned into a turret. He's like,
my guess.
All right, cool.
We see the gimmick this time is mechs.
Yeah.
A full-out mech fight for one level. And never touched
I think they already did that, too.
Yeah, they did it already, too. Yeah. Gotta play some Call of Duty, Scott. Gotta play more of them.
Fuck that.
Ooh, you know what I'm predicting this, but what I'd want to play...
Medal of Honor?
Is if they just went, you know what, fuck it, we're going Rambo, and they give you a knife, and they drop you in a forest.
So it's basically Far Cry of Duty?
Yeah, bring back commando lunging, and then just, like, it's just knife fight.
You just want jail so bad.
Oh, I do.
You just want jail, the game.
That'd be fantastic.
Would you pay $60 for that, just for one map of jail?
Yeah, it could be half a map. In fact, they could release no maps. And, like, just have the core game mechanics. It goes, yeah, you guys have to make the maps, and you have to do it in, Unreal. No, you know what? Not even Unreal with your fucking negative modeling, whatever.
Like you have to build inside a box within another box.
Yeah, no, you need to hollow out a space. It's not like you build
that
things.
Part. Yeah, okay.
It's like carving them out. But, I mean... anything. Like, just, you got to make the fucking map in Minecraft. I wouldn't care. I'd do it.
All right.
So
What do you think the biggest missteps for these companies would be? Like I said, Nintendo's biggest misstep would be focusing on games that are already out first, because they've already said they're not doing the NX, which means that they're only focusing on software, which is great.
yeah, I mean, they still want to get the original lineup for the Wii U until they start focusing on the new system, which I think is smart. Get every last drop they can out of the system that they have right now.
But essentially, the misstep would be them not releasing games, more just releasing stuff for games that are already out.
If I was going to go with missteps, I'd probably say they're going to try and do another stupid gimmick. Like, GameCube was all about being clean and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the Wii was always, but they've been doing the stupid clean and healthy thing for years.
Well, no, they started with GameCube, and it started off like, you need to clean up the city, and you give them a vacuum and stuff like that. And then it got to Wii, and that was more like, you need to be active and healthy and move around. And then Wii U, and that was their little tablet gimmick, which I kind of like. And then 3D, obviously, 3DS was the 3D gimmick. And then they realized, sorry, they're stupid, and released the 2DS, which...
3DS is awesome. Especially with that new 3DS, the 3D on there with the face tracking is perfect.
Yeah, but I don't have that, and I literally never have my 3D on, because it's like, I move slightly, and it fucks up everything.
Yeah, I never turn mine on.
You also have glasses, too, so it's actually fucking harder for you.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's just your eyesight, and everybody's not built the same way.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can't even really... It makes no difference to me either way, but I think they're going to try and do some stupid gimmick again. In fact, I'm kind of worried that their whole mobile thing is just going to be one big stupid gimmick.
No, it is, but we're not. They're also saying they're not talking mobile here at E3.
Oh yeah, but they'll do some kind of gimmick.
Oh, of course they will. They're Nintendo. They like to test the boundaries and see what they can do.
And that's what we like about Nintendo sometimes, because they can see where things can go. I mean, they did show off motion control gaming, which was a double-edged sword, right?
It was kind of a laugh when it first came out, and then it became the biggest thing.
Then everybody started fucking doing it. That's why we have the fucking Kinect and PlayStation Move and blah, blah, blah.
Microsoft's biggest misstep is the Kinect. If they mention the Kinect again, I think that would be the worst thing they can do.
Kinect.
Or online always.
Oh
my.
Taking DRM back. I can see them doing that. I can totally... Because now we're used to it. Now we've got games like everything EA releases... And
fucking Destiny. Oh my god, I tried
Destiny. I think you already have to be online all the time, don't you?
You have to be online all the time on that. But I was watching it being played on my PlayStation 4 compared to being on the Xbox One. That was a huge difference. Like, my connection at home is not really that fucking fantastic with my PS4. Whatever. I'm still able to connect, play, blah blah blah, and have fun. I watched somebody play it on the Xbox One. They could never get it actually to fucking connect to the servers, even though 100 times they fucking installed, update, they had to uninstall, do it all fucking over again. They just could not get online. They could not fucking play the game.
I can see them slipping an online all the time thing under the radar as another service, another goofy you know what? If they try and mesh it with social networking, like
Facebook
or streaming,
like their own social networking, kind of like the stupid Ubisoft Uplay and
oh my god,
and Steam,
yes.
how they do that, where it's like, oh, Scott just earned a fucking achievement, let's all applaud. I can see them trying really push that and put the online always.
You've been going towards that with the Rockstar Club?
Oh my god, it's just like, why does every fucking PC game need a portal? Why?
Well, so you buy more because you launch the portal up, and it's like Origin. You launch it up, and it goes, "Hey man, we got another free game for you." And then it's like Dead Space 3. That's, I think, why I end up getting 1 and 2 is because they gave me 3, and I was like, "Oh, 3's free, yeah." And I'm like, "Well, I might as well get 1 and 2. They're cheap."
I don't own any EA strictly because of Origin.
I have Origin, and I don't think I paid for 1 game on there. Nope. I take it back. I paid for Titanfall, and it was like $3. So
yeah.
And I hear that they're working on Titanfall 2, which I'm probably going to have to fucking get as well, so because Titanfall's a pretty badass multiplayer.
Yeah, every time I play it, every time I don't play it, when I'm not playing Titanfall is my reverse Honeycombs.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm sitting there and I go, Titanfall is great, I love Titanfall, and then I start playing it, I'm like, I fucking hate this bullshit!
Sony's big misstep, they're just going to do it. It's the same misstep they make every year, but they do so much in a show that you usually kind of just forget about it. Their big misstep is always the new hardware they release.
Yeah.
They're just going to do it again. It's going to happen again, and when it does, we'll see the new hardware, and we'll go, yeah, and we'll forget about it. And same thing will happen next year, and the year after that.
I believe in a prediction with Xbox, though. I want to go back to this.
No.
They always like to...
We're done with Xbox.
They like to pander...
Show's over, bye.
I'm going home then. They like to pander to the demographic, like whatever... Huh? Yes, 12-year-olds. Like, I remember one year, they're like, hey, guys! They're like, they start dancing, like, what the fuck is this? And everybody's like, really energetic. It felt like the 80s on crack trying to be the future with next-gen gaming. I'm like, what is going on here?
I can't call that a misstep. I love when those game companies come out and they're the dancing monkeys of the corporation. I mean, there's the real CEOs, and then there's the CEOs you send out there to dance like fools.
Like Reggie.
This is what you guys fucking want, right?
Fucking
Yeah!
Reggie.
But
Is your body ready?
Oh, yes, it is.
I mean, Microsoft's always one for their gimmicks, but their gimmicks are usually popular. The thing is, they never go through with them. Like last year, the big thing was indie developers. Mm-hmm. There was the big promises that this is the age of the indie developer. Indie developers, we have this, and they have all those indie developers line up with their games on there.
Yeah.
And,
Well, have you
Sony, they did that too.
Have you looked in the 360 shop ever of those indie games?
nah, I don't look at that.
Yeah, for a while they had the library where you could just develop an Xbox game.
Yeah, it was the I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it seemed pretty interesting. But you had to pay for their software, and it was I had to.
I didn't pay shit.
No, they're developing software for Xbox 360 for their indie shit. You had to pay almost a monthly fee to use it.
I don't know where you got yours because
From Microsoft.com.
Mine was a code library, and I think you're thinking of the thing that came after that.
Okay.
Originally, it was just a code library you downloaded, and you could develop for that, and it was free. I mean, if you uploaded your thing to Xbox, you had to pay them.
Okay, fine, yeah, whatever.
And I went through those indie games, and it's a lot like mobile, where literally everything is Minecraft or porn. Everything was Minecraft or porn,
or
and
zombies.
then they pulled it off.
Or fucking zombies.
Or zombies, and it was god awful. And I'm like, well, now I see why they took it off.
I grabbed 2 indie games before a lot of shit came out. I got Headshot, which was basically just like a sniper game. It was really cheap and flimsy, but it was cute. You just rack up your score. It was like a quarter, whatever. Mm-hmm. And the other one was not even a game. It was abstract. It was just omnipotent noises with a weird background, and I liked it. I actually fell asleep to it a couple times. It really relaxed me. So, again, it wasn't a game. It was just more like a meditation kind of experiment.
Yeah, my college that I go to, LTC, don't ever go there. It's awful. But they used to have you program an Xbox game and game design, and then I got in, because, with our game, I was originally like, well, maybe we should, put something out for Xbox, and then, because I think it was C# as well.
Okay.
But I get in, and the teacher's like, yeah, they pulled it off, so we're going to be developing in Java. I'm like, son of a bitch.
So, okay, I'm gonna close our show with going through a couple of the predictions we made last week but didn't hit on here. I'm just gonna go down the list.
Sure.
If you guys really need to say something, interrupt me.
Go.
Jerry, you had Battlefront 3. I mean, the new Battlefront, the new Star
The new
Wars
Battlefront game, we're going to see more of that, yeah.
Mirror's Edge 2.
Oh, yeah, we're going to fucking see that. I'm really fucking pumped. I know we're going to see it. We have to fucking see it. Oh, my God.
Fuck that game.
You already mentioned Mega Man that you believe. Castlevania, you think we're going to see a new Castlevania.
Yeah. For Konami, yeah.
New Just Cause. Your big wish was Crazy Taxi.
Oh my God, that is my... Oh, I miss Crazy Taxi. That's from the Sega, though.
You can download it. Oh, no, you can't.
I want Crazy Taxi 4.
Actually managed to hit most of mine here, except for Minecraft on Wii U. I think we're going to see it.
Yeah. That's right. I predicted that we're going to see more Minecraft story mode.
You think Microsoft's going to let Nintendo do that?
That's my prediction.
Oh. Yeah, my prediction would be Minecraft story mode.
Game Boy, GameCube, hitting Virtual Console on the Wii U.
That'd be too fucking amazing.
They
64 maybe on the 3DS.
I would. Oh, yeah. That's a wish for me.
And my wish game is the new Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Which is very plausible. They said they've been working on it for the past couple of years. So
With the sweat physics for the tits?
Sweat physics. They says they want to make sure, because there's a photo mode where they're like, it's just, I want the sweat to drip down between the cleavage just perfectly. If it's not right, we got to go back to the drawing board.
Throw the game out. Start over.
I want to comment on this just because I heard it last week where we were talking about Dead or Alive and like how that sells and pandering to men. I am very sorry for this. I know my opinion's probably...
Gross?
Yeah.
We'll
I am absolutely the reason those games sell. I love Dead or Alive, and when I was told you could control the movements of their tits with the control sticks, I lost my fucking mind. Yeah! So I'm very sorry, and I'm all for the empowerment and equal and everything. And
But I'm not really.
no.
I just like tits. I'm sorry.
If the ladies want a game where you can control their fucking bulge with the sticks, like, you go ahead. You deserve that. I need my sweat, my tit physics. I'm sorry.
6-axis ball control.
I'm a disgusting man. I'm not afraid to shame it, but I love my boobies.
All right, well,
Fan.
you guys have any other predictions before we close this out tonight?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's already like 12:30. Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Pizza Hut the game.
Shut up.
They made that already. I predict that someone set something on fire.
Something, there's a fire?
Yeah,
E3?
I predict a fire at E3.
I predict somebody says something really creepy and sexual during one of those multiplayer demos, like they always do.
I believe there'll be a screeched voice, like in puberty, like, ah! Right in the middle of some sort of conversation.
Oh, I want a game to freeze, like Call of Duty did.
That was so fun.
I want it to freeze on Call of Duty again, and I want him to stand there going.
My wish, I know it's not going to happen, but somebody accidentally farts during the conversation.
Nah, you wouldn't even be able to hear it. It's all pre-rendered.
Pre-farts? Pre-rendered farts.
That just reminds me of that cringe video with the lady who laughs weird when she's nervous.
Oh, I farted.
No, not that one. The one
not that
where
one?
she's like doing a presentation and she's like, you can see here that we have the... And she just kept doing that. I want to see that.
I haven't seen that.
Of course, we're going to have a new meme from Reggie this year at some point.
Of course,
He's just going to say something that Reggie would say, and it's going to spawn some sort of new meme.
Yeah.
I really like Reggie, and that's really weird because I really fucking hate Nintendo of America.
Yeah.
Nintendo of America is a piece of shit. I love Nintendo as a whole, but Nintendo of America does no idea what the fuck they're doing.
We get screwed way too often.
Every time. Like, Nintendo in the UK is like, gets so many cool things. Like, they get the Japanese imports sometimes.
But I mean, come on. Reggie invented the Bigfoot pizza.
The Bigfoot pizza from...
It was that really long... It was a foot long pizza.
We can't say that. We're tappers only, sir.
Well, I guess we're going to close that out for tonight. If you like what we're doing here at NullSpace, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at NullSpace Gaming, and also our blog at nullspace.gaming.com. And be sure to show your support by making donations via the PayPal buttons. Every donation is appreciated. From all of us here at NullSpace,
Happy gaming, everybody!